today. That's it for a little while. I'm going to do a tidy up because, well, we took the goats up for a run, didn't we, boys? And then I'm going to tidy up because we have a big week coming up. But I couldn't wait to show you. Look at this fabulous job. So Neil the stonemason who came, and look, I know that was such a pukey job. I know he did it as a favour till his friend had asked him. I am so grateful that he came. Like, I'm so grateful. And I will be delighted to part with the money for the work he did. It's brilliant. And I mean, he was saying even that if he was building that from scratch, that's not how he would build it, but he built it in to look the same. So, the way on our window, we just went straight. And then, you know, one side's a curve because that's as much as I can manage. He put the exact same curve and tilt on this window that he rebuilt. It's fantastic. So I'll come over, switch the camera. I'll show you the outside and the inside. But I mean, they're brilliant. They're absolutely brilliant. So look, this was all out. That was all out. This was all out. And not just at the front, but all the way back. Isn't that fab? And then this is the one that Dee and I were doing. And then I finished it off so beautifully. Little bit of brick, a little bit of slabs to get your lengthways. And I wouldn't have thought of that. We were trying to get the stones to go in, but you know, what's wrong with taking a stone slab to get your bridging across? Genius, but never thought of it. Okay, let's have a look at the inside. What do you think, Ernie? I know you're actually having a pee. I'm sorry. I didn't realise that immediately. Not that sort of video. I don't know, is that stone or is that concrete? I think that's concrete. I would like a stone to go there. Look at this. So this is where it kind of all come back to rumbly bumbly, but that was quite secure, but this bit was all out. And here, do you remember there was a plastered smooth wall here, and this had all been packed in. So at some point this window had been moved or readjusted to make it how Mary and Edward wanted it. And look at that. So you see what I mean by the equal curve of in and out, in and out. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. So I'm really, really pleased with that. And then in here, I still need to give, this is what I'm all going to tidy out. But yeah, so you can see we've done straight in a curve. But that's okay. It does not look as amazing as his, but that's going to have its own story, that little window. And it worked for us. So there we go. So yeah, I am very pleased with the windows. What do you think, boys? Good? You want to enjoy this now because Jenny will not let you in when this is a house that's finished. I would. I definitely would because I still let them in my house. But Jenny will not let them in hers. No, Jenny won't let you in. That's because your mummy spoils you. Right, I'm going to find the wheelbarrow. And then we'll do a time lapse and we are going to tidy up this room because this is this kitchen. We need to get going on this. I bring to you a brand new side quest. Ta-da-da! It's a well-known fact, I should not go anywhere near Facebook Marketplace. But I saw the Rooster Facebook Marketplace and I thought, we need one of these. I don't really know why, but I have some plans. Either we do it up and sell it and we use the money to help pay for the plasterers, because remember we didn't know where that money was coming from, or we do it up and we do glamping in it and it becomes an income for Jenny at the cottage when she lives there. Either or, I think we do it up and it looks fabulous, and then if we sell it, we sell it, and if we don't, we don't. This is what I'm thinking. Let me give you the tour of our latest side quest. Okay, so it is a bow top wagon. It's vintage but not antique. It was made a few years ago. We're thinking maybe 10, 15. In the style of a gypsy bow wagon. It's got a tow hitch, so you can pop it on your car. Fabulous wheels, steers from the front. It does have the vintage sign painting, which is nice. The canvas is in really good nick, and you can paint that. So I'm not sure which colour. Maybe we pull the yellow up over, maybe we pick out the blue. But the green doesn't really go with anything, so I think we'll lose the green. This little bit at the bottom, this is the old pan box. I can get it open. So all of your cooking traditionally would have been outside, and you would have had all your sooty pots and pans, and that's what this little box was for. This little box was your pan box, so that was for all your messy pots and pans from your outdoor campfire, and it can still be for that. This traditionally was your hay rack, because your bow wagon would have been pulled by a horse, so this would have been your hay. But modern day, fabulous for bikes, etc. Outdoor camping chairs, paddle boards. Isn't it nice? This side, more of the CM, but we can get hooks and things in here. We can get some lights on. We've even seen them with solar panels along the top. So little double doors, which are ever so pretty. Let me show you them. Aren't they gorgeous? So you've got your little half door, really. It's so pretty. And let's just open those back again. So just when I'm outside, I think what an option could be is to bring this flooring out to this level, so that you have a little bit more area to stand at the front, and then the steps. I don't think the steps are original, so we'll paint those up to look quite nice. Okay, let's go in. And you can it doesn't have any props, so it is a bit wobbly. I'm going to move this so that you can see the head height, which you still can. Hold on. That bulb doesn't need to be there, but you can stand up in it if you are the same height as me, which is 168 centimeters, 5'6", whatever that is. It's not a huge space, but you don't need it to be huge. So it's the original layout of the double bed here. This is curtained, but it doesn't, you can have that as enclosed as you like. This one has 2 benches that run up both sides. And well, let me explain what my initial idea is. This could change. This could definitely change. So if I do it up like as glamping, you want, I think, like a comfortable indoor space, but where you put it would have your outdoor kitchen, your outdoor bathroom, but you still need to be able to make a cup of tea or boil an egg or something indoors, I find, because when we'd have went in our camper van, I would have done big cooking outside, yes, but you know, first thing in the morning, last thing at night, if it's absolutely howling down, you want to be able to have a cup of tea or a boiled egg or a tin of soup inside. So here's what I'm thinking. There's not a lot of space either side of the doorway, but that's okay. One option, you leave the bed like this, it becomes a lounge area, like a really comfy sofa spot. You can lie down here, we can put a TV up here, and you keep that there because then you're not bed in, bed out. And it's very easy to make the bed and have it looking lush with vintage bed linen, and be fab. Then you'd have a pull-out table that would come here, and then either side, this is only for 2 people, remember, either side you have a nice padded cushion and you have a seat either side of your table. That slides back in. Over here you can have your gas canisters. If the cooker's at that side, doesn't really matter what side you put it on. But your propane or your gas canister can go in there. Your water supply can go in there. You know, you have good storage. Then you can have maybe a mini fridge over at this side. And you have space to put your rucksacks and your boots and things like that. You can't underestimate the space you need for your cooler box or, you know, extra things that you bring. That you have loads of space in there to do that. 2 seats here. Here, you can get these tiny, tiny, tiny little stoves. They're just about this size for tents. And I think we create a little spot where we have a tiny stove here, a little bit of workbench here, and then over on this side, if I switch you, you're very bouncy. Hopefully you don't get seasick. Why don't I pop you over there for a different view? Okay, so now I'm at this seat. Table's out here. Here, I have a little sink like in a camper van, and a little double gas ring would be super fancy, and a little fold down lid so you have worktop space if you need it. Lift it up, thinking gas. Like I don't think you need much else in here, because you have a little bit of storage here, storage there. You could make it look so nice, and keep the bed where it is. Let me show you. I have to move you again, but it's going to be worth it. I'm going to show you how you can fit in the bed. All right, Pixie? You okay, Pixie? Pixie's mad about it. Right, I don't want to lose my phone. You're going to wobble a lot. But look, you're just up and in This is a single and a half, right? It's not a full double, but you're definitely getting 2 people in here. Look, here I am here. Roly, roly, here I am here. I mean, you're getting two healthy people, you know, big boned, but not 2 rugby players. I think it's 1 rugby player and a ballerina, or 3 ballerinas, or 2 farmers. Else to get that. But lengthwise, again, I'm 5'8". That's loads of room, isn't it? And so that's why I think keep the bed, because you can come in and just lounge on it like a big squishy sofa. If you take the bed away, you have the in and the out. And that's what I don't like about a camper van. You're in and you're out. With the bed, where this can just stay. Anyway. Hello, Pixie. Did you get up the stairs? Ooh. There, you could get 10 pixies in here. This is annoying, so I think we'll lose that. But perhaps a wooden palmet that you can paint and have an internal curtain swish, just for extra heat. I don't know. But I think it would only, look at the colours. It would only need such a tiny stove. What a side quest. But you know what? There's a vintage market in September, and this is the challenge. We're going to try and have it ready or on the way for that market. We can use it as a stall for Patty, the interior designer, and then I can put the for sale sign up. We might sell it, we might not, and if we don't, then we'll think of something else. But we might sell it that day. But it's the start of August, so that's approximately 6 weeks for the side quest, which is another reason why I think we should leave the bed where it is, because we have 6 weeks. 6 weeks. And this isn't carpet, this is upholstery. My mummy had a sofa in this upholstery, but hers was brown and this is blue, and I remember it exactly because of the crisscross triangles. That's the giveaway pattern. And that was a very 80s, 90s fabric. We had a big long sofa done in the kitchen. Anyway, and that was definitely 90s that we did that, but it was in the brown. On camera, that blue and the red is quite impacting, isn't it? But I think, and I do love colour and I do love pattern clash, but I think the red satin and gold is not the vibe. I think we'd go, if we go this blue and cream, we go blue and cream and maybe a green. Oh, you like a green? You like it in here? It's your house? You like it? Yeah, she does. So, colour combos, definitely send your way. Send it my way. That's proof I don't do takes. Whatever way we record it is whatever way we record it. But imagine you're coming away. This is somebody has this by a nice lake or in a nice forest or in the countryside. You go for a nice hike, you come back, you can have something to eat, you can get into bed, you can light your little stove. That's all you need. You're not coming here for the hotel suite vibe, you know. Oh, I think it would be good. Side quest. And Pixie, we might make lots of money on it and be able to pay Daniel to put the plaster on the stone walls. Wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah? What's that? You love it? Do you? Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay. Let's go. Back out again. For today, all we're going to do is clean it up, take the measurements, check dimensions, take down some of the curtains and things like that. So this is the fireplace in the master bedroom. Remember way back at the start, this had the concrete fireplace with the glazed tiles, and we had the little fire on in the winter to try and keep us warm when we were working in here and taking up the floorboards. So this is one we're going to take down. There was a little shelving unit there, but I think we're going to not replace that because that has dried out, and I think let's keep it that way. That is even a different colour. That was so wet, that corner. So that's great to see that. So I need to go and find some long boys, and then I might put you on hyperspeed as long as I remember to take it back off. Right, I get some long boys. I think I'm going to prop here because this is close to where the ceiling's going to be, so that I don't need to take that one out. Can you see? Can you see? That seems like a good spot to put it. It's going to fit now. I think so. I think